Stop. You're not getting anywhere with this, von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
Huh, that's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
A very weak acid.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational and open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert. Von Borchert. Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Sure, I guess we'll trust her.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Where do those flutists come from?
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Her voice does not
How do you
match
feel,
her face.
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on,
Your voice
let's go
is,
home.
though. Your face
And
may
don't
not,
forget to
not
send
be.
our men to tend to von Borchert.
Suddenly we're in a comedy? I have no idea. You know it must be off the coast of England because there's a ton of fog.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Wow, well, you know, one man's rock is another man's paradise, man, you know? Maybe he just likes to be in a quiet area of the world?
Could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well,
yes,
sure
you're
I'll
so
find
old you
once
can
again,
barely
slogging
move.
through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
She has a lot of
And you, good
moles.
sir, what brings you here?
As a guy with a lot of moles, I appreciate that she has a lot of moles. Business.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious.
My teeth are so shiny,
Wrap
they're
quickly,
blue.
my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Maybe not give anything out right now.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment.
It's all right. I'll just move in closer and breathe down your neck.
Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
No, he does not appear to be all right. He's a little bit wrinkly. Now he's very wrinkly.
Oh shit, your hand!
So?
Worst line reading ever.
Okay, it's done.
Did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
What,
Are
in a
you
safe place? Her
absolutely
hand?
sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Doesn't want anybody to
Right.
find her hand?
Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No,
Her hands on your hands?
I trusted you.
What is with her eyes?
No, Sarah! Don't! No! No!
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
You.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
And
sorry.
don't wipe any
Keith.
blood off.
Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
I didn't want that napkin anyway. Embroidery and all.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real.
Yeah,
That
you're
just
going
arrived
crazy.
with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
So, this guy is, a Frenchman? I think. I mean, he was in Paris. His name is Louis de Marcel, or whatever it is. And, he speaks like an American? I'm a little confused. A little bit confused. Also, the flashback, or flash forward, or flash sideways, whatever you want to call that. Very intriguing, but we don't know these people enough yet
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
to.
I'm not sure if you remember,
boat?
but we've met before.
You mean the
At
little
that
dinghy?
time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
We didn't have a chance to talk on the little rowboat that was only 3 of us on. Okay. Diplomat. A diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. The occultist is a master of deception. Convincing the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive experience in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Or a detective. The detective excels in investigation. He's trained and knows every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. This is a little difficult. I kind of want to be a linguistics guy, I think. Because it seems like talking is a big deal in this, so... What is that down there? What's that other thing? Is that another page there? I don't know. Let's try that. Yeah, it is. Okay. 3 points now. Unlocks conviction, linguistics, diversion, etiquette, and politics skills. You now have 7 effort points to use your skills. Your past granted you 1 point in manipulation and 1 point in psychology. Oh, I see over here. I can really take anything I want. It's just these are probably where you gotta start off with, it looks like. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Divert people's attention, change the subject, or avoid questions. 4 points left before level 2. Reduces cost and effort points by 3. Linguistics. Translate all kinds of documents and conversations in foreign languages. Well, we are dealing with 18th century Europe, so maybe that would be, well, England, I guess, so maybe that would be useful. You don't know, 3 points to get to level 2. Politics. Express your grasp of the geopolitical situation, nation's interest in diplomatic relations. Okay, do that. And then etiquette. Adopt the appropriate behavior for every social situation. Also used to formulate flattery or veiled insults. Ooh, that's always a good thing. So sure, we'll do that. So validate, hold space. There we go. Unlock diplomats.
Well, I've devoted myself to the interests of France to the best of my abilities. A few years ago, I had a brush with some of your fellow countrymen.
Counter-revolutionaries, I'd imagine.
Exactly. They got away, thanks to a little diversion I came up with to keep the sans-culottes away. Believe me, they came close to adorning the walls of the catacombs of Paris.
So that young French diplomat was you? The mercy you showed the agents of the Queen roused the admiration of the court. Few would have let them leave France alive.
Duchess, I'm surprised that anyone still remembers.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Well, wait. So, you remember me, but you don't remember me from the case, the diplomatic case that I did? Not all sorry, not all so lie to her. I don't see any point to lying to her right now.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must
Smooth.
say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy.
Please,
Where have we
please
met?
stop torturing me.
4 years ago, in London,
No, sorry. I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I am so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Your opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points to access the skill required for a situation. You just need to have unlocked it. Okay. Validate.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Okay. Immunity and vulnerability reveal. Press the space button. Access your menu page.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects, as they offer very interesting improvements. Okay, on the dedicated tab in the menu. So, this is a menu they are talking about. Back to... No, that's not... That can't be the menu that they're talking about. Is it tab? Ah, here it is. Tab. Okay, here's our map. And then... Talents... Okay, character... Where's the traits at? This one? Trusting... Alright. Inventory... Laws of Gallantry. A play that might first appear trivial, but is in reality an informed analysis of the codes of polite society. Oh. Emily's handkerchief. What's staying on it is yours. It bears her initials EH. EH. So, Lady Hillsborough. Okay, Emily Hillsborough is her name. Mortimer's invitation. Nothing really interesting there. Okay. Wasn't there a thing that said like... Oh, here we go. Emily Hillsborough. She's immune to logic. Okay. That's interesting. She's an English Duchess, close to the English crown. Very discreet about her origins. Blah, blah, blah. She was... the favorite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister William Pitt to take her as a private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. Okay. Private secretary, eh? Giuseppe Pelagi. His Eminence the Cardinal Giuseppe Pelagi is a legate of Pope Pius VI. A distinguished speaker. He worked throughout his career to study the principles of the Roman Catholic Church, a man of science and amateur philosopher. He quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him Cardinal in Pectore. In Pectore. Cardinal in name? Is that what that is? My Latin is not very good. Cardinal in name or cardinal in practice, maybe? Probably cardinal in practice. He was thus able to use this relationship of trust to help Pius VI in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Gregory Home, Poggy is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interests of the Holy See. Okay. And Sarah de Richet. Most important secret society is the Golden Order, a woman of strong will. She endeavored to infiltrate the highest circles of society. This is the order eye over everything. One of the biggest areas of growth that Sarah brought to the order was the development of its branches in America, Europe, and Central Africa. Not to mention the expansion of her occult section, which she took care of personally. So this is like the the order, the Golden Order. That's like kind of like a Illuminati kind of thing, I guess. Only maybe more interested in the occult, say. All right. Okay, so I did see something else coming over here. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. Did I not? I saw. Whoop.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
I don't think I really cared to have that information, but sure. What I saw when I was walking over here, I saw something flicker, and then yeah, here it is. Royal Jelly. Okay. Alright, just making sure I've gotten all the super secret stuff. Super secret. What's over here before we go talk to that guy?
Good evening, sir.
Or
May I
it'll
ask
force
your
me to talk
name,
to this guy.
please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet, delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our
I
utmost
swear
to
if
find
Tom
your
Cruise
mother
is
as
here, I'm
quickly as
out.
possible.
Do our utmost to find your mother. Where is Lord Mortimer?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at a cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost of effort points. Blah, blah, okay.
Did anyone see anything else?
Oh, I didn't want to
Unfortunately
click
not, sir.
that.
Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing.
I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
You'll give me back the handkerchief, or you'll kindly give me the handkerchief. Manipulation unlocked. Let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it. So I can't do these. This one's like conviction level 1, difficulty 0. I guess I'll try it.
That handkerchief belongs to me. Please hand it over now.
But, sir,
I'll speak directly to your master about it. It will be a very long conversation.
Of course, sir. Please, take it. On that note, I must leave you, sir. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
Unlocked information. Servant has no
Your
spine.
handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Maybe she was looking at the stars. Who knows? And suddenly we're back into a comedy music? Okay. Oh, there's something.
A wooden floorboard.
Examine?
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Okay, so we can't question it.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Like the thing below it that you could barely see. Like I could even I could see it from like right here.
Shit. It's not coming up. I'll never manage it barehanded. I need something to lever it with.
Okay, floorboard, examine. All right, stand back. See if we can find something to lever it with. I mean, he can see that there's something underneath there. He's like, oh, this is interesting. More royal jelly. All right, maybe there's like a crowbar or something over here. There's a locked door.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Difficulty 3 to pick the lock. Okay. Well, they don't want me in there, do they? I mean, you could just like, I don't know, step over this side. I mean, that's not that far a thing to go. I know they put little things here to kind of poke you if you try it, but I mean, it's honestly not that far to jump. Okay. Is there like a crowbar right here? Maybe I gotta go back to where we entered the area. Back to where we started on the wharf, and maybe there's something in a barrel or something like that. Oh, I see something over there. Might be something interesting.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
All right. Well, do we want to go? Want to go searching through her her personal stuff? Perhaps we'll find some push-up bras.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This
Well, that'll
miserable
work.
bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
All right. Well, take it.
This might just come in handy.
Oh, it very well will.
A sack
And
of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
well, I would imagine that would be the case if it's unopened. It's unopened. No one has used any. You don't say. You don't say. Is there? Let me look back here and make sure I didn't miss something obvious. Because we still have that gate to get through. Unless the key is... Oh, well, here's something.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
How would you know? How would you know no one has touched it for a while? Does it have moss growing on it? I mean, well...
A lantern. special.
Got lots of luggage sitting around here. Oh, hello.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Examine the letters one at a time or find a clue. I assume that someone's gonna find us if we examine the letters one at a time, but let's
look.
Calbrith, Sylvia. The envelope has ideograms on it. Okay, that's kind of weird.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
I know that language? I guess I know that language.
It's letters in Japanese. It's addressed to a certain Kei Shutaro in Tokyo.
Oh, so it's more people that he's inviting, I guess? Shutaro? I'm not quite sure which letter to actually examine. His Eminence Giovanni Angelico Rashi, H.B. de la Bath, P.V. Hoven, I have no... That Paul Verhoeven? Was that P. Verhoeven? Was that the guy who directed Starship Troopers? Was that a letter to him? I think we've found what we got here. Let's go back to where we were on the wharf before. And perhaps that will unlock the... Perhaps there will be a key under this floorboard here. That damn xylophone guy stopped following me around. Use the rusty iron bar.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
A hairbrush.
The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
So she threw her bag of tricks down in the hole there? Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Okay.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Examine a rusty key.
An iron key completely rusted.
Take that.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Probably for that fence that we couldn't get through. The powder?
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder.
She was making gunpowder, I guess? Personal belongings. Take the bag, stand back. Personal belongings.
Shit. Those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume.
That's a little creepy, dude.
Some oils and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
It feels like her skin on my fingertips. Diamond the powder?
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder.
Okay, that was... He said powder puff and I thought it was something else, but alright.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. And the bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Well, I mean, if you like penicillin with your bread, yeah, sure, I guess. Should I take the bag or... Not sure if I should take the bag or if I should leave it, because doesn't look like there's anything. It looks like this is like a stash. Somebody's put this here that they have it. So I'm just gonna leave it.
Right, that's enough. I think I better leave her bag here. If she hid all this, it's because she thought she might need it later. For crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
There's that xylophone guy again. he's just following me around the wharf. Aha, use the iron key.
There we are.
Okay. What do we have back here? I see something over on the right there, but let's just look over here real fast. Make sure nothing springs out. I will say it is very, very dark. I don't know how dark it's coming through for you guys, but it is quite dark just looking at, so hopefully I can fix that up for you so it's not so bad.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
I beg to differ. It's telling you a lot of things. First of all, it's telling you that she's armed. Second of all, it's telling you that she left some gunpowder behind, so she's probably got bullets and stuff, and she's got a way to get more bullets if she needs them. Little jelly. And a broken barrel.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
I don't have the science to examine it, so oh
It's
well.
unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
Well, yeah, I mean, put two and two together here, dude. Powder we found in her bag probably came from that barrel. Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Sweet.
Amber.
Amber. Amber. It's like opium. Oh, that's too much. Okay, I think we've done all that we can do here. This is her stash, right? So, wait, I just heard something else ding over here.
This is Circe.
A what? Let's say what? A sister Circe?
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Lots of broken barrels around here. This guy doesn't really keep a very good place together here, does he? Oh, we got what's this writing here?
A Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
I can't translate it because I didn't take occultism. Oh, here we go. Latin, easy to translate.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
Lord Mortimer has an immunity to conviction. Okay. Good thing I didn't take conviction then.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
One brick at a time, man. One brick at a time. Also, he's got a giant golden door, which would be the first thing I'd be like, how does a man get enough gold melted down and brought to a remote island to make a door such as that? Because those things are pretty darn heavy. Pretty darn heavy. And a sailing ship is not exactly the type of thing that would be able to carry that much, I would think. But no, let's worry about how the manor was built.